I'm Jared, and this is the Dynamic Sound Lab, the series where I explore various game audio techniques and different implementation techniques using software like this. And you come along for the ride with me. For this first experiment, I've created an adaptive music system in Audiokinetics Wwise that is going to feature an exploration state, which will be showcased by our handsome adventurer. And then we have a combat state, which will be these fearsome creatures, as well as transitions into combat and out of combat. So I'm going to show you what that sounds like first, and then I'll walk you through it a little bit more. Great job! Alright, so let's dive a little bit deeper into that. My session featured an exploration track for when our very heroic hero is wandering around the world and picking up mushrooms and upgrading his armor and doing whatever he is doing. This track can then branch into one of two transitions that can be triggered randomly. I have these transitions set up to trigger the measure after the hero sees the enemy, so you don't have to wait very long. And I have this nice handy cymbal roll to kind of cover up any of the transitions, which is a classic trick. And then the way that I did that in Wwise is by moving these little red and green flags to set in and out points. Then after that transition happens and we enter combat, we will enter one of the combat tracks that will be selected at random. Then as soon as the enemies are defeated, it will trigger a transition out of combat, again, which I have multiple versions of. And then that will smoothly stick the landing back into the exploration state, where the hero can level up and continue with their adventures. Here is another demonstration of that with even better dinosaur enemies. Alright, so this is a pretty simple way of creating some adaptive music that will interact with what the player is doing and create a unique gameplay experience every time. The next step is going to be putting this into an actual game engine and triggering different events in-game in real time. And then after that, the other steps that I can do are creating additional parameters for things like player health, the intensity of the combat, the number of enemies around, the nearest lake to you. Okay, that one's not good. But the possibilities are endless, and I hope you stick along for the journey.